Hey, did you see my review on Guns America for the new P220 45 ACP Legion from SIG Sauer? Well, if you didn't, get over there and watch it, because I'm not going to repeat all the details that I went through in that review. I'll put the link down below this video. Meanwhile, here's a bit of a take two on the P220 Legion 45 ACP. Been wanting to get this thing back out for a long time. So after the review was done, I called SIG and said, you know, it seems to make more sense to me if I send you a check instead of sending you the gun. So that's what we did. Double action, single action. Starting out double action. Double action's good. The single action is just sweet. I'm 10 yards away, by the way, from that 1-inch square dot. Ah, fantastic. It is a beautiful November day. You know what that means. Everybody and their brother have come out to the range. All right, we'll start out single action this time. The Legion grip feels so good, this G10. It really feels different than the standard grips. And these X-ray sights are incredible. Legions come with 3 mags. Of course, for the P220, that only means 24 rounds because they're 8-round mags each. Still, what the heck? Let's start out double action again. It is, after all, a double single. Let's utilize it. Shooting SIG Sauer ammo too, by the way. 230 grain ball from SIG Sauer Elite Performance. Running the best through the best. So why a Legion? Why would you buy a SIG Sauer Legion pistol when maybe you can get a regular, in this case, P220 for hundreds of dollars cheaper? Well, I guess it's going to all depend on what you like and what you don't like in handguns and what kind of extras you might want to have done to one after you buy it. SIG Sauer took all the most popular and commonly done upgrades that people were doing to their SIG handguns and incorporated that into the SIG Sauer Legion series, along with some of their own really cool extras like this fantastic Legion Gray PVD finish. The G10 grips are literally the best G10 grips I've felt in the industry, and that's saying a lot because I've felt a lot, but I just absolutely love the SIG Sauer G10 grips. There's something about the checkering, the thickness they chose. It is absolutely perfect. The extra checkering on the front strap, the checkering underneath the trigger guard that grabs your support hand finger and holds it in place, the beaver tail like you'd find on an Elite series, these excellent X-ray sights, and more than anything else, what it comes down to is the trigger. Gun's unloaded right now, so I can demo the trigger for you, but the double action is not too different than what you're used to on the standard pistol. Maybe a pound lighter. It's very smooth though. It is silky smooth with no stacking. But man, I'll tell you what, it's the single action that is butter. And the reset is like nothing. Look at that. Show you that again. I've said more than once, you've probably heard it, if you've got a pulse, all you need is a pulse to reset this trigger, and that's just about true. It is phenomenal. So why don't I quit talking and start shooting? Yeah, to start out double action. I like to start out double action. Man, this gun is just so fun to shoot. So, you know, while we're talking about expense, the Legion series is more expensive by several $100s than the base model. But that's nothing, because you're going to spend a lot more money in ammo, because you're going to love shooting so much that you're going to shoot it a bunch. So if you don't reload now, you might want to think about it if you're going to buy a Legion. Man, I love this gun. I haven't shot it in, I think it's been months since I shot this gun, and I'm having a good time with it. For those of you who are interested in the gear, I've got the Legion riding in a SIG Sauer holster. It's basically a Serpa holster. And on the other side, a Phobos 1911 magazine pouch. Because 1911 magazines and the SIG Sauer P220 magazines are the same thickness. Okay, so just for fun, I'm going to shoot some jacketed hollow points. This is the SIG Sauer Elite Performance 200 grain V-Crown. Awesome stuff. Serious defense load. Let's try these out. I got one magazine of this, and we'll go for a 1-inch square, fresh at 10 yards. There we go. That looks like a good group from here. I'll take that. If I was having to defend myself with this ammo, I would not mind those shots all being placed like that. Okay, let's try some cellular and balat. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. I'm terrible at trying to pronounce that. S&B. How about that? I can pronounce S&B. S&B ammo. 230 grain ball. Also going to start out double action. We'll go to the head of the target with a fresh black square. How am I doing? Looks like I'm going a wee bit left, huh? Yeah, let me see if I can use all this checkering like I'm supposed to. Keep them where they're supposed to go. Still looking good. I'll basically use any excuse I can think of to just keep shooting this thing and shoot it more often. What else didn't I talk about? Talked about the G10 grips. I talked about the amazing trigger. I talked about the PVD finish. The nitride finish that they coat their barrel with, by the way, is like some magical substance because their barrel almost never shows any wear. The controls are a little bit different. They're more knurled, if you can see that on the finish. They got that checkering sort of knurled kind of finish. I've commented before, I'm not real happy about the slide release being abbreviated and smaller. I get why they did it, you know, it's to make it a more carryable type gun, more snag-free, but I liked it better when you had a little something to grab onto. Everything else, same. But man, these sights and this trigger are fantastic. It's Gray Gun's trigger, by the way. That's where that action comes from. Okay. So there was 24 rounds of S&B. It's always a good day when I can come up with an excuse to bring out a SIG Sauer Legion and shoot it, especially when it's 45 ACP. Don't worry, you'll see this gun again. I'm sure I'll do a comparison or two. In fact, down below in the comments, why don't you give me some suggestions? What should I compare this gun to? I have a hard time with the slide release because it's so small.